everyone, so back by popular demand, my back to school series starts today, and I'm going to start off with some easy and quick hairstyles. So to create these hairstyles, you want to start off by having curly hair, and I'm recreating my curls with this New Me wand. Let's begin with one of my favorite hairstyles called the side twist fishtail braid. This is super cute and adorable. I think it's great for a back to school hairstyle. So you want to start off by grabbing a chunk of hair. I'm using the side where my bangs are, and you want to start twisting the hair and adding hair from the back as you do so. And you kind of go halfway down and you stop after you've twisted enough, so it should look something like this. And then I'm going to actually tie it into place with a little elastic and keep it down by putting some bobby pins in. Then you want to take the end of the hair that is left behind and start fishtail braiding it. As you guys can see, I took the rest of my hair and tied it back in a loose bun just to keep it out of the way as I fishtail braided. This will make it a lot easier. So to fishtail braid, you want to grab a chunk of hair from behind one strand, then grab a chunk of hand and put it over onto the other side. So I split it up into two little portions of hair. And each time you take a strand of hair and flip it over to the other side, as you guys can see. So this does take some practice, but it's super easy once you get the hang of it. So once you go all the way to the bottom, you want to tie it with a little mini elastic into place. And release the rest of your hair. And that's actually it for this really cute and simple but perfect hairstyle for school. So if you guys like the first one. The next hairstyle is called the infinity braided bun, which is one of my favorite hairstyles because it keeps your hair out of your face and it's so cute and easy to do. Start off the hairstyle by measuring off a chunk of hair, and you want to have a lot of hair in this chunk and measure it off from the rest of your hair. I'm using again the sides where my bangs are, and this is going to be used to French braid. Then you want to tie back the rest of the hair like before. So you want to grab that hair and split it into 3 strands, and then you begin French braiding it. So you just braid normally, but as you braid normally, you add chunks of hair from underneath the hair. So you guys can see I'm grabbing a little bit of hair and adding it onto one strand. Then I'll braid it in and do the same thing and add some more hair to another strand. And you continue doing that all the way down, and this does take so much practice. It took me forever to master it, but it's really cute once you get the hang of it. And being able to French braid is really important because you can create so many different hairstyles with French braids. So you want to braid until you kind of have no more hair left, and then you start braiding normally. And at the end of that, you just tie it down with an elastic. Then you want to release the rest of your hair from your bun. And what you're going to do is you're going to split up another chunk. And this chunk is going to be on the other side of your hair, and you're going to just tie it back and you save it for later. Then with the rest of the hair that you have in the center, you add that little French braid into the hair, and you're just going to start braiding this hair normally down. And then once you're done braiding, you'll just tie it down, so in the end you'll end up with 3 braids. Take the last chunk of hair and start braiding normally. This one you kind of want to bring backwards and start off with braiding backwards just to keep the hair in place and minimize any bumps. And you braid until there's no more hair left and also tie it into place. You should have 3 braids. Now in this part I didn't actually have my French braid into my other braid, but I did re-braid it and put it in because it's way easier to keep it into place. So you kind of want to wrap the braid around and around into a makeshift bun, and you tie this into place, actually keep it into place with bobby pins rather than tie it into place. Then you grab the other braid from the other side and also wrap it around the bun. And then of course you're just going to stick bobby pins into that bun just to keep it into place. The bobby pins will keep it there and it'll make sure that doesn't go anywhere. So bobby pins are really great when it comes to buns, and you might have to use a lot of bobby pins, so try to just poke them in there and kind of hide them so they don't really show. I would have added hairspray, but because I had so many hairstyles to recreate, I didn't want my hair to be sticky and stiff, so I did not. But normally you should add hairspray after creating these hairstyles because they will keep them way better into place, but this is it for the really cute bun. And then last hairstyle is called the twisted half updo braids. I really like this hairstyle because it's so cute and girly and it keeps the hair out of your face. So you want to start off by grabbing a chunk of hair on your left side or right side, whichever side, because you'll do it on both sides, and then you want to start twisting it, and then after you twisted it, you start braiding it. So you want to try to keep it into that twist form as you're braiding it back, and after you're done braiding, you just tie it into place with an elastic, and then I actually just bobby pinned it in the back of my head and kept it in place there so it wouldn't go anywhere. Then I repeated the same exact process on the other side of my head, so I twisted and then I braided. And it's a little bit tricky because it will try to untwist while you're braiding, but if you hold on tight to the braid, it won't go anywhere. And then I, again, pinned it into place, and then I kind of bobby pinned it, crisscrossing the other braid. And I just ended up using like 2 bobby pins to keep the braids like across from each other like this. That's actually it for the hairstyle, and then you can release the braids if you want, but I ended up just keeping them there for more support. And I hope you guys enjoyed all of these hairstyles and tried them out. If you do, send me a picture, and I'll see you guys soon with more back to school videos. Bye guys!